every single time. Yeah, but this is why to this day I have never listened to the shit you have said about my mother because I'm not a fucking idiot like you. I'm not a fucking moron. I'm not also not looking to be a victim. I know you love saying that, which is fucking amazing, since you are the queen victim in this fucking space and you have been for 16 months. I have not to this day heard any of those disgusting clips that your wife and you made about my mother. People have told me the gist, summarized it at a high level. That's all I need to know. Why would I torture myself and listen to disgusting shit by two failures like you and your wife? I don't need to upset myself, right? And I also know that it's not true, right? I'm not a hit dog, but you fucking bark a lot, Yaba. You bark a lot, Yaba. You could ignore these things being said about you, but it seems that they really trigger something in you, and one can only wonder why. It's new. It's not we're going through old stuff. It's stuff that is happening present day. It's very fucking dramatic. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more. This screenshot was from Friday. Tell us more. Tell us more. Like you tell Chantal. Shit, I gotta hear that shit. How many streams have I done where I've dedicated to? I've devoted my life to raising my children. Believe what you want to believe. Believe that swords and shields. I'm on or whatever, but none of that's true. You know? Then don't get so upset about it. If none of it's true, move forward. Move on. Right? Like you tell Chantal. Shit, I gotta hear that shit. How many streams have I done where I've dedicated to the disgusting things that Porker she's married to said about my mother? Zero. I just played those clips for the first time a couple months ago and I didn't even have my headphones on. I just don't want to hear it. I'm not interested in what a failure like her wife has to say about. I'm not interested in what a woman who thinks it's normal to say, give me $400, my minor child will tell you about the time she was a prostitute. I'm not interested in her opinion about my mother. I'm just not. I cannot take you seriously. I'm not interested in her opinion. A woman who thinks it's okay to call people predators and pedos, insinuate they're pedos, while knowing what a little girl went. I'm not interested. So why can't you do the same? Do I have a dog? Hold on. Do I have a dog barking? Yeah, there you go. There you go. I gotta see that shit every fucking day while I'm on my social media. It sucks, Yaba. It sucks, Yaba. When you're a much bigger channel spreading these fucking lies like this, it does suck. But then, you know, I just sit here and I've been watching Karma come for you so hard. And I have just been sitting here reacting to all the Karma, eating popcorn, light popcorn, of course. I have to watch my figure. You know, but yeah, it sucks to see terrible things be said about you. But there's a big difference between terrible things being said about you that are not rooted in any reality and reacting to the shit you and your wife put online. Call me when there's an accusation of me doing anything with a child. Call me. I cannot fathom. Mother of the year. She loves talking about mother, children. How did you send this super chat? How did you physically type this out and send your wife $50 from the other room knowing what you knew? I will never be able to understand how you could do that. You sit there and you talk about that poor child. You'd spit in her face when you did this. And the fact that you don't understand is why people say the things they say about you. You cannot tell me you care about her. You cannot tell me you see her as a stepchild. Because if you did, you would not have used one of the worst things that could happen to her to try and silence me because you're fucking weak. Your big forehead, weak ass, crispy haired, 1980s Walmart fashion fat ass self would have never sent this $49.99 if you cared about what happened to her. And you know that, which is why you want us to stop talking about it. Because anybody who's rational is going to ask the same fucking question. You sit here and you preach about mother, I'm a best mother, I'm a great stepmom. No, because you knew what happened to that little girl and you still thought it was appropriate to put that stink on me while pretending that her attacker died in his favorite chair outside of my little trashy home or his girlfriend's trashy, wherever the fuck he died, in the back of the police car. That is why you want to silence people, because you know you fucked up. And that's why we're not going anywhere. Bring this shit to fucking court. Let's get your fucking karma. Let's get to the fucking finish line. A lot of my time, and I gotta read the most violent shit that these motherfuckers so far from the fucking truth, you know? Like, you don't have to have any. You don't have people saying that your wife was coming out their fucking minor daughter. You even know what the fuck that's like. Not only are they saying it. Gay man living in a conservative state, hearing constantly predator, and then the bigots in your community calling you princess, Cliffina. Oh, he's triggered when you call predator. I have to feel bad for somebody being called Harry. I have to fucking cry for Argentina because somebody's called Harry. But I'm supposed to take predator? I'm supposed to take the feminization of my name? Like, bitch, you're all bigots. Fucking own it. You are all bigots. There's no other explanation. Because if you could defend yourself, you would, but you can't. So you continue slandering me over and over again. And then you have the audacity to sit here and your size 10 next story. And I got a secret for you. You're always gonna be a big bitch. Your weight loss surgery will fail because you're doing it for all the fucking wrong reasons. And honestly, you're a terrible human being. Karma is going to make sure it fails. And we're all gonna be there covered. I don't care. But you want us to feel bad for you for having to see terrible things that you put on the internet? You don't give a fuck about the shit you say about anybody else. Why should we care about the shit said about you? The fact that I even defend you, bitch, you're a dog, makes me a fucking moron. The fact that I even tell Amber that she should totally back makes me a moron. But you want to know what my biggest fear is, Yaba? My biggest fear is turning into you. And I don't even have kids that I'm raising. My biggest fear is that if I let this shit consume me, I will turn into you. And I never want to be anything like you. I don't want to come on this platform. I don't want to make up shit about people. And I know your little foot soldiers are like, but that's what he does, GJ. He makes up shit. Never a fucking receipt of anything I've made up. Not one. Not a single fucking receipt. That's all you do. So fuck your feelings. To borrow from MAGA. Fuck your feelings. I don't care about the things you see online because you got people out there saying my mother was a drunk who gave birth to me in a toilet. Well, better a toilet than a fucking meth than with a meth addict, Yaba. Better a fucking toilet than with a meth addict. Go ahead and call the police about that too, you fucking loser. You're calling me saying sue me. Okay, I got $20. If you get close, then I will give you $2,000. Okay. It wasn't enough for these motherfuckers to say that I'm a fucking pedophile supporter. That wasn't enough. Or that I knew that my ex was capable of doing that shit and I stood by his side. That wasn't enough. That's really what it comes down to, Pat. Okay, I'm gonna make an example out of a lot of them. They might. No, you're the fuck not. Sit the fuck down. Go get your surgery and hope karma doesn't get you when you're under anesthesia. That's what you need to worry about, Yaba. You're a fucking terrible person. You have done so many terrible things to people. Now you're selling Gary merchandise. What you need to do is light a couple candles and pray to God that karma doesn't come get you when you're under the knife. That's what you need to start praying for and lighting candles for. And worrying that if something does happen to you, what will happen to your family? That's what you should start being concerned with. Take some time, it's gonna happen. And I promise you, Amber, you will find yourself in jail before this is all said and done. You keep letting those motherfuckers gassing you up, thinking what you're doing is okay over there. Fuck around and find out Friday, I suppose. Let's get on to the fucking. I hate when she acts big and bad because she's the biggest pussy in this space. Pussy. All she does is fucking cry. She waddles her big gun. She throws it around the community. She thinks she owns everybody from Frenchie to Nita Belinda. And the moment we go boo, she fucking cries. And then she hides behind her wife. And her wife is the one who joins the panels. And her friends are the one who dig up the doxes. You ain't doing shit, Yaba. You're not doing shit. You're a coward. Chicken. Shit. Where's my chicken? Do I have a chicken? I thought I did. Hold on. Where's my chicken? Oh, this is live footage of Yaba doing something. Shut up. Go back to reacting to Chantal and do the world a favor, everyone, and just shut up, Yaba. Go back to Chantal and shut your fucking mouth. The quicker you shut up, the quicker we all move the fuck on. Are you capable of doing that? Maybe you should instead of getting weight loss surgery, maybe you should try wiring your fucking jaw shot for a month. Give us all a break. Do us all a favor. Shut the fuck up. I gave you the opportunity on Christmas Eve. I said, I'm done talking about these heifers. I don't want them coming in with me in 2025. And you guys still couldn't resist. You guys still couldn't stop yourselves. Shut up. Do I have a shut up? I don't think I do. Hold on.
Shall we? They know you're a good mother. They realize that's the only way to hurt you. They want attention at any cost. Well, Rio, and you know what? No matter what they get it. And let them breed their fucking obese, cold, dead black hearts out, okay? Especially that uncontrolled type 2 serial smoker over there in Canada. Because she's at the top of my shit list.
Type 2, serial control, whatever, whose ass she was kissing 2 months ago. Because Yaba knows at this point she's not going to grow, become successful unless she's running a cocktail. Let's continue.
She's at the top of my fucking shit list. She has replaced several. That no good motherfucker. I promise you that. Real, thank you for your support. Yeah, I'm using the receipts of her giving him specifically a Jewish woman's information and talking about, and I quote, that girl coming from Jew money. I have them.
Let me explain something to you because you seem to not understand something, okay? FFG claims to be half Jewish. I'm going to assume she is based on her last name. It's a Jewish last name. I hope that's not a terrible thing to say, but it is. I mean, I'm not going to say it. I think we all know what it is. If she's truly half Jewish, which appears to be so, you cannot police her saying that, right? Okay? I can call people F-gots if I want. Why? Because I'm gay. It's my word, right? But I guess I don't expect you two to understand because you two white women had the audacity to tell black people what the difference between N-word ER and N-word A. All right? So maybe that's the problem. You're just too fucking ignorant to understand. If she is half Jewish, you cannot police how she uses that fucking word. Just like a straight person cannot police how I use F-got. People are like, well, Belinda uses F-got. Gigi's not mad. Because it's not your fucking place to be mad. It's my fucking word. I don't care. I'm not a little pussy. I don't cry on the internet when somebody says F-got. I don't give a fuck. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but a big bitch like Yaba sitting on you could kill you.
Those receipts if you want to see them. While she's out here calling people anti-Semitic. I mean, if you ever want to see them, just send me
Acting like you give a fuck about anti-Semitism. You clearly don't, and we're going to play that clip in a moment.
I know. Thanks to the people, of course. Maybe thank you for your support.
Yeah, this is how much she cares about racism. Yeah.
Here's another classic.
To quote somebody who's
But please tell us more about your stances on anti-Semitism, Yaba. We're all dying to hear what an uneducated nobody from Indiana has to say on